In this video, we'll talk about hotbox and marking menus. Now, hotbox can be accessed by pressing and holding the space bar. Now, hotbox gives us all the menu items that we have up here, including the ones that are hidden. So the advantages, for example, if I'm working on animation, I've got all the menu items for animation. If I want to access a particular modeling tool, for example, if I want to combine two mesh, what I have to do is I'll have to go here and choose modeling and then go to mesh and then choose combine. Instead, by using the hotbox, what we can do is just being in animation itself, I can simply press spacebar and go to mesh and choose my combine tool. So this is a nice little way to make your work faster. Next, we'll talk about marking menus. Marking menus appears from nowhere. For example, if I click on this Maya button, it will show us some extra menus. These are called the marking menus. Now, these marking menus are also context sensitive, which means depending on where you're clicking, it would give you different options. Notice that this whole time I'm holding my space bar. If you release the space bar, the hotbox will disappear. So make sure that you hold on to the space bar in order for this hotbox to be visible for a long time. Now I can click on this Maya button and go to top view. You'll notice that I'm having top view. I can press space bar again, click in the center, go back to perspective. As I said earlier, marking menus content will change depending on where you're clicking. If I have an empty space, right click, I get just complete tool and select all options. If I have an object, let's say I have a cube, if I right click on top of that cube, we get the components, that is the vertex, edge, and face. And we have a lot of other stuff. If I right click with shift key, I get more editing tools that are related to that surface. So here, for example, I have editing tools related to polygon. If I press Control and right click, I get more tools like conversion of a selection to edges or vertices or UVs. So depending on the combination that you're using and depending on where you're clicking, you'll get different options. So these are two different ways to make workflow faster. As we work through, you will understand better where to use what kind of marking menus. That concludes this video on hotbox and marking menus.